Yeah, those conditions so deplorable, multiple witnesses broke down on the stand describing what they say they experienced at the Broadview facility. The judge in this case comparing some of those conditions to a concentration camp. Now that judge has entered a temporary restraining order demanding better treatment for those detained at Broadview. After hearing disturbing testimony from detainees held at Broadview describing squalid and inhumane conditions with no access to hygiene products, showers, blankets, beds, medical care, attorneys, and little access to food and water, Judge Robert Gettleman issued a temporary restraining order. It requires the Department of Homeland Security to issue clean bedding to detainees with enough space to sleep, to clean holding cells twice a day, give detainees soap, towels, and hygiene products, showers at least every other day, clean toilet areas, adequate meals and water, along with private calls with attorneys. Agents are forbidden from misrepresenting the contents of any papers they provide to detainees, and papers must be provided in English and Spanish. Judge Robert Gettleman saying, quote, "I found the witnesses presented yesterday highly credible. People shouldn't be sleeping next to overflowing toilets. They shouldn't be sleeping on top of each other. They shouldn't be sleeping on plastic chairs, on concrete floors."
The judge very quickly determined that the conditions at the Broadview ICE facility were unconstitutional, disgusting, and were unacceptable.
Plaintiffs also asking for video footage from inside of Broadview from the last 6 months, some of which DHS says is missing.
It is pretty wild to me that there is missing footage from the 19th of October to the 31st of October, and that covers the time our clients were in Broadview.
Tonight, after the restraining order was issued, Chopper 7 saw a group of detainees appearing to leave the Broadview facility, which could be connected to the new space requirements for sleeping. Now, that temporary restraining order is in effect for 14 days. The government is expected to comply with it by this Friday at noon. DHS has denied any allegations of subpar living conditions at the Broadview facility. Live at the Dirksen Federal Building, Mark Rivera, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.